Hey, I'm Tia, filling in for Tim today. Look, you don't want to spend your money on a tablet that can't handle a full school day of heavy apps and note-taking. I tested all 5 of these based on one thing: real student performance, speed, battery, display quality, and how they actually hold up in everyday school use. And one of these tablets completely shifted my expectations about what you can get at this price. I pushed every single one through speed tests, multitasking chaos, stylus note-taking, and weeks of real school scenarios. Stick with me for the full breakdown. And hey, if you're picking your next tablet, subscribe so you don't miss it. First thing I notice is how big this screen is. 12.4 inches is genuinely massive for that $319 price tag. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE Plus is built for students who want room to spread out without emptying their wallet. You get that huge display, the S Pen included in the box, expandable storage up to 1 terabyte, and an IP68 rating that means it can survive spills in your backpack. The Exynos chipset keeps things running smooth for notes, videos, and basic multitasking. I tested it taking class notes in OneNote for 40 minutes straight. The S Pen felt responsive and the screen stayed bright even in afternoon sunlight. Then I threw a dozen Chrome tabs at it, plus Netflix in the background. And here's where reality hits. It slowed down noticeably. Scrolling got choppy. Apps took longer to launch. The battery held solid at 18 hours, which is genuinely impressive. But the processor struggles the second you push it past basic tasks. This is a tablet that screams value for casual students who just need something to watch videos and take simple notes on. Skip it if you're actually doing heavy homework, photo editing, or gaming. It's like buying a pickup truck when you only need to haul groceries once a month. It works, but you're not using what you paid for. What's coming next is where things start getting serious. Priced at $319.99. The Galaxy Tab S9 FE sits between budget and performance. 10.9-inch display, same Exynos processor as the FE Plus, but smaller footprint. This one feels like the smart middle option if the 12-incher feels too big for your bag. I immediately tested it side by side with the FE Plus and felt the difference right away. The slightly smaller screen is sharper because the pixels are denser. Same 18-hour battery claim, same IP68 durability, same S Pen support. I loaded up Procreate Dreams for a quick art test, surprisingly responsive for that price. Colors popped on the display. Then I ran my standard stress test, streaming YouTube, email, Google Classroom, and Discord, all running at once. The tablet held steady longer than I expected, though it did eventually start showing signs of strain after about 30 minutes of that chaos. Real talk. The processor is the limiting factor here. You'll be happy for 2 or 3 hours of solid student work, then you'll feel the ceiling. The water resistance is genuinely clutch for backpack accidents. But here's the thing. You're paying premium money for a mid-range processor. It's like hiring a chef who's great at breakfast but can't handle dinner service. The next tablet up is where the real gap opens up, priced at $319.99. The iPad mini landed in my hands and immediately felt different. This thing is ridiculously portable. 8.3-inch liquid retina display, a 15 bionic chip, Touch ID, and it weighs almost nothing compared to the competitors. The aluminum frame has serious heft though, so it actually feels expensive. I tested it first with the Apple Pencil for note-taking in GoodNotes. The latency is nearly invisible, and the precision is exactly what students need for diagram sketches and equations. Then I opened Photoshop, a heavy 3D CAD app, and 4 Chrome tabs at once. Everything moved instantly. The A15 doesn't break a sweat. I streamed 4K video for 2 hours straight, and the battery didn't even dip below 60%. iPad OS multitasking is where it really shines. You can run 3 apps simultaneously on this tiny screen, and it actually feels useful instead of cramped. Real strength? This thing is the best creative tool in the entire lineup for design, video editing, or any visual work. The ecosystem is unmatched. Honest flaw? That $507 price is steep for a student, and the 64GB storage fills up fast if you're doing serious creative work without cloud backup. Plus, iPadOS is more locked down than Android. You're living in Apple's garden. This tablet is perfect if you're an art student or filmmaker. Pass if you want maximum flexibility and affordability. It's like owning a high-end racing bicycle when your commute is 3 miles. Incredible engineering, but overkill for most people's needs. Membership holders actually get early voting next week on the next category we're testing, so join us for that. But the next pick is about to blow this whole ranking wide open, priced at $507.13. Now we're talking. The 11-inch Galaxy Tab S9 is the first tablet here that genuinely feels like it's built for actual high-performance student work. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor. This is cutting-edge mobile silicon. The dynamic AMOLED 2X screen is absolutely stunning. I opened YouTube and the colors were so vibrant I had to check the settings because it felt artificial. Blacks are impossibly deep, brightness handles sunlight easily, and that 120Hz refresh rate makes scrolling feel buttery smooth. I ran my multitasking gauntlet. Premiere Rush, Spotify, Discord, Gmail, and a research tab open simultaneously. Zero lag, zero stuttering. The processor just swallows the workload. Galaxy AI features are genuinely useful too. The transcript assist actually works during class videos, and the search circle feature saved me research time more than once. Battery lasted a full 18 hours through heavy use, which is solid. The Armor aluminum frame feels premium, and the IP68 rating means real durability. Real advantage? The raw performance ceiling is higher than anything else here. You could be using this tablet 4 years into college and it'll still handle whatever you throw at it. Honest limitation? At $529, you're paying nearly the same as an iPad mini while living in Samsung's ecosystem with less creative software polish. The S Pen doesn't have nearly the same pressure sensitivity as the Apple Pencil, so if you're doing serious art, you'll notice it. This is the tablet for engineering students and power users who need maximum processing power and won't compromise on specs. Skip it if you primarily take text notes and watch Netflix. It's like buying a sports car to sit in traffic. Technically superior, but you're not using most of what you're paying for. Stick around, because what's about to take the crown is something nobody expected, priced at $529.99. I was skeptical about the OnePlus Pad 3. 13.2 inches, 144Hz refresh rate, Snapdragon 8 Elite. This looked like overbuilt spec sheet nonsense. Then I actually used it and completely understood. This tablet is just absurd. That 144Hz 3.4K LCD display is a game changer. It's the only tablet here that feels like actual future tech. Scrolling is genuinely addictive. Text rendering is pixel perfect. Colors pop without the AMOLED oversaturation. I tested it with heavy video editing in CapCut, and it rendered a 3-minute 4K timeline in seconds. Then I pushed it even harder with simultaneous gaming plus streaming plus Discord, and every single app responded instantly. The Snapdragon 8 Elite is just unreal. 8 speakers with Dolby Atmos turned homework study sessions into an experience. Seriously, Netflix binges felt theatrical. Battery is massive at 140 mAh, and the 80W charging actually charged this thing from 0 to 80% in 23 minutes. I timed it. Real strength? The screen refresh rate makes this the fastest feeling tablet in the entire market right now. Apps launch faster because scrolling feels faster because your brain registers responsiveness instantly. For students doing creative work, research, or gaming between classes, this is transcendent. Honest flaw? It's $1,060. That's more than a solid laptop. The price requires serious commitment. And while it's technically the best tablet here, not everyone needs 13 inches. For most students, you're paying for overkill. This tablet is perfect if you're committing to serious creative work, engineering, or just want the absolute best experience money can buy. Skip it if you're a casual user or you need that money for actual school books. This is like owning a studio camera setup when a smartphone would work fine. Maximum capability, maximum commitment, maximum payoff if you use every feature. And that's the tablet that earned every bit of the hype. Priced at $1,060. That's the tablet that earned every bit of hype in this lineup. All the product links and pricing are down in the description. Smash that like button and subscribe to Tim's Top 5 for more honest tech breakdowns every single week.